Okay guys, let's talk about a couple of lessons I learned from this semester. Hello everyone, welcome back to the TiwiDiaries YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk about a couple of things that I learned throughout this semester of uni, and yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I learned for this semester is to adapt my schedule to optimize my health in particular. And for me, what really determines whether I actually am productive throughout the day or not is if I get good sleep. And one mistake I made this semester is that I was really trying to wake up earlier, and I set this time of like 6 a.m. But my uni schedule really didn't allow me to sleep early enough. So because of that, I would lose sleep. And then also I just feel bad whenever I don't wake up at 6 a.m. and it happened a lot of the time. So that was really unfortunate. So this time around, I'm going to actually make sure that I take into account when my class times were, because this semester my class times, some of them finished really late. So which meant I went to bed later, which means I woke up later. So even when you guys are making your schedules, make sure that it's something reasonable. You don't have to wake up at this, 6 a.m. or whatever, 6:30. Wake up at 7 if you can. It doesn't matter. But make sure that you're getting your full 8 hours of sleep or however amount of sleep that you need. The second thing that was super, super helpful this semester was to have my own area of where I studied. So in my room, it's my table, and that's where I study and basically only study. I don't scroll on my phone while I'm at this desk in particular. So yeah, this is like a dedicated space for study. But another really good thing was I went to cafes, and one cafe in particular called O3 Space in Melbourne, guys. It's so good, and literally I lock in so hard, and it's just so good to have an environment where you only go there to study and you have that productive space. And I realized that more than staying at home and studying and getting my work done, I did way more when I was at that place. So I highly recommend, if you guys are struggling to study at home, please go out and study at cafes or wherever you find productive, libraries, anything like that. It's so helpful to just dedicate a specific space for you to study in, because then your mindset just goes, okay, this is the place where I study in, and we actually lock in and don't procrastinate. The third thing is to study with friends, guys. What me and my best friend did was we literally would go to O3 Space on a specific day, and we had allocated that time specifically for us to study. And yeah, we'd go there and study and be super productive. And yes, we had breaks as well, and we'd catch up on our week. It's so helpful to have someone to keep you accountable. And it's because when you have someone to keep you accountable, what happens is if you don't show up, you just think on the inside oh my gosh, it's embarrassing if I don't do what I said I'm gonna do. So that's why I think accountability partners, people that will hold you accountable, is very, very important. And you do the same for them as well. So I highly recommend doing that. Allocate a specific time where you and, I don't know, a group of friends or one friend, doesn't matter, you guys meet up and you study at a specific place. Okay, fourth thing. I don't know if everyone will relate to this, but one thing that really helps me is to literally not revolve my entire life around studying. This is a mindset that I only applied, honestly, this semester. I feel like this semester went so well for me, and for my units as well, but it also wasn't the center of my world. My university work, I was not thinking about that most of the time, which is a bit wild to say, but having hobbies outside of it obviously seriously helps you just maintain that balance, and it helped me stress less. So I highly recommend you guys actually have a life outside of uni, school, work, because that's what's gonna get you to have a more fulfilling life at the end of the day. And I think that is super, super important. Past couple of years, I feel like whenever I had uni, I would only revolve my life around uni. Whereas this semester, I was really thinking about like this YouTube channel in particular, my Instagram, my TikTok accounts, just trying to create more videos and like thinking of ideas. Yeah, just like learning more about other things other than just my course. And I don't know, there's just something about it that seriously helped me throughout this semester. And I'm so glad that I was able to balance it all. It didn't seem as hard as I thought. It was really such a surprise for me. Okay, so the fifth thing that I want to talk about, which really saved me throughout this semester, was taking 20-minute naps. Whenever I felt like super, super exhausted, I would put on one of these videos on YouTube, and I would literally, it was like a 20-minute nap sort of like guided meditation sort of thing. And sometimes I wouldn't even fall asleep, but something about like my entire body just relaxing for a bit and then, you know, getting back into action, like it really, really helped. Guys, whenever you're exhausted, you're most likely not going to produce your best work. You are probably not going to be as productive as you want to be. So I highly recommend like actually taking a break, because yeah, you might think, oh, like I should be studying right now, but by you taking a break, it means that you'll be able to do more work in less time. So inherently, it's more effective if you do that. So please, 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 if you guys are exhausted, take a 20-minute nap. Like, it's so good. I'll see if I can find that YouTube video and put it in the description for you guys. Final thing that I think is really, really important is to pay attention to what foods you guys eat. I tend to feel really sleepy during the day, and one thing that I realized that helped me was when I don't eat foods that have like any sort of bread in it, like even things like pizza or like just, you know, the more unhealthy foods. Whenever I ate them for lunch, I would feel really exhausted like an hour or so later. But then I realized whenever I had sushi in particular, because that was what I ate outside of, you know, my house during the day, I would feel so much better. Like, for my exams, I purposely ate sushi for lunch because I was like, I cannot feel sleepy during this exam. And do you know how much it helps? Like, it's wild. Like, truly, eating healthier foods just completely changes the game. That's why, like, you know, when I talked about like that first point of trying to optimize your health, I think it is so important. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. It's a short video, but I just wanted to go through some lessons that I learned throughout this semester. See you again next week.